We need to talk about why so many moms are tolerating abuse from their own children. And I'm not just talking about the silent abuse, like the no contact or ghosting them or just not talking to them. I'm talking about some verbal, emotional, financial, and even physical abuse. And then I'm wondering, why are we so willing to tolerate this from our children? Because too many moms are out here suffering in silence, and some of them are even losing their lives. We are taught to endure this abuse, to pray it away, to pray for our children, to forgive them, to never give up on them. We're asked questions like, why didn't you spank them enough or beat them enough? Or have you taken them to therapy? All of this, what have you done to make the situation better? But here's the truth. Love should not cost us our dignity. It should not cost us our safety. And damn it, love shouldn't hurt.
And you an enabler. Enabling ass nigga.
Ouch. Right in the heart with a silver bullet.
Yeah. I think they plotting on me. Don't wipe their feet when they enter the L.A.R. I feel a cold stare.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw that clip. Making abusive children. There's a few things we're gonna talk about with this. I'm not trying to diss the lady or nothing like that, but I've seen this too many times. This starts when y'all teach y'all kids bad habits and disrespect, and you think it's cute at an early age. When you're the parent that tells your kid it's okay to cuss at people, or teaches a kid to cuss at an early age, and they cussing in front of you, and you laughing it up. Oh, at some point they're gonna get older and they're gonna cuss you out. Just understand that. The ones, y'all teach your kids to be have a bad attitude at an early age. Y'all think that's cool. Like, oh, they look at the mouth on this little one. Yeah, look at them. Okay, remember that, because that same mouth, they're gonna be talking crazy to you with it. You know, um, you create a abusive kid when you play this game where you want to be your kid's friend. And this is what I mean. Some of y'all go from your kid is like your little accessory to your life, and then the kid grows to be your friend. And now you ain't a parent no more. You ain't mama no more. You just a friend. So now y'all having any kind of conversation with each other, all the boundaries of parent child is gone. So at some point you're gonna go from friend that they talk to the friend that they get into it with. That's how that's gonna go. You're creating abusive kids. There's other things that I've seen. Um, some of y'all have this bad habit of y'all not good people, and you teach your child to be just like you, but then when they're young, you get what I'm saying. So you might lie, manipulate, just be a backstabber. Just not be a good person. And since your ego won't allow you to say, okay, I'm doing too much, that's your kid's norm. So now your kid's out in public lying, manipulating, backstabbing, and like it's okay. And at some point, you're gonna go, no, it's not okay to do it with me. And they're gonna go, psh, they're gonna lie, manipulate, and backstab you. They're like, what? My child did this to me. It's like, when you some of y'all hit that stage where I didn't raise you like this. You can raise a kid to be a good kid, and they just decide to do bad, but you can't raise a abusive kid, like a kid that's gonna grow up to be abusive to you. That ain't come out of thin air. That didn't come from just out of thin air. You did something. Then we gotta some of y'all are controlling. So some of y'all use y'all kids as a pawn, to control. Sometimes it was because you that was the only power you felt like you had in life. And sometimes you just like to be controlling. So that same issue that you had with that you used the kid as a pawn and you were controlling, that kid's gonna start using you and using your control against you because they're gonna become controlling. And it's like, oh, you can't do this to me. You can't talk to me this way. Psh. See, since we playing these games, I'm playing too. And now you're gonna look at the game that your kids playing with you that you've been using them for your whole life as abuse. And in some ways, it can be. That's the same thing when I say, when she was talking about financial abuse. Some of y'all been stealing from y'all kids for a very long time. It's just y'all kids found out later. So now they stealing from you. Now they using you. Now they treating you like, hey man, I take whatever I want from you. You owe me. See, now it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So that's where we have this issue where, oh, a lot of y'all you're not standing up to your kids, and that's because, let's just be honest, you might have been a little younger and they were smaller, and you taught them so much negativity, now you scared of them. Now it's like, who are you? Like, what you gonna really do? And some of y'all don't have the heart to really. You sometimes you got to stomp your kid out, man. Like, hey, man, obviously we need to show you who boss around here. But a lot of y'all taught y'all kids to be real chirpy. So they say anything, and I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do. You can't tell me nothing. It's like, oh, okay. And y'all basically let y'all kids do a lot of microaggressions until they feel like, I can take you. And you created that because, part of the issue is some of y'all been that way where y'all just constantly antagonizing people and running your mouth and feeling like nobody could tell you anything, can't nobody check you, can't nobody do nothing to you because you grown. Because you ain't got smacked in the mouth. You're teaching the same thing and you haven't got smacked in the mouth. So now they assume they can do the same thing and ain't nothing gonna happen to them. And it trickles down to you, the person who taught it, because you ain't gonna do nothing. So you're creating an abusive kid. And the issue sometimes comes where the bad habits and the bad character traits that you teach your child when they go out into the world and other people ain't letting it slide. Now you gonna get the brunt of that when they get home, because you talk to people any kind of way. Now I'm out here talking to people any kind of way, and this person smacked me in my face, and I was shocked, like I didn't know what to do. Now I get, what are we gonna do now? What do you mean? You got slapped in the face. It's like, oh, okay, since it's like that, I'm gonna be a terror at home. See, a lot of stuff is, you know, in some ways, it's just karma of bad parenting. You know, some of y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's no nice way to say what I'm about to say. Some of y'all materialistic, and then your kids materialistic, and and your kids are materialistic, but they have no life skills, so they gonna steal from you, and you gonna look at that as abuse. Whether they steal money, stuff and pawn it. They didn't get a work ethic from you. They got materialism. So now they don't care about earning anything. Some of y'all out here, and you're drinking with your kids. Whether they even before the age to legally drink, you're drinking, you're letting them drink. It's like, okay, just know, this is gonna come back to bite you. Some of them, they in the house doing drugs, and you just, it's okay. It's just, at least stay at home. And it's like, let me tell you something. As long as you believe that, your kid is so comfortable with disrespect, you about to get the brunt of it. Because a lot of times what happens is nobody else is putting up with all that disrespect. You're the only person that's putting up with it. And it escalates, it escalates, it escalates. And you enabled it so much that now you can't do nothing about it. That partially, let me tell y'all, the stereotype that people have of the young kids that's out of pocket is really, they've been taught to be bad their whole lives, and now they just going out in public being bad, and they act like there's no consequence. And now you have him. And it's weird because now you're having these rebellious kids meeting other rebellious kids like themselves, and they like, nah, I'll shoot you before you do, disrespect me. It's like, yeah, this is how weird it is because as a parent, you let your child disrespect you. Now they going out to the world with other disrespectful kids, and all of these kids ain't taking the disrespect, and they willing to crash out for it because of it, not for it, but they willing to crash out because of it. So a lot of that abuse is what you created. It's unfortunate, but that's the truth. A lot of y'all created abusive kids because y'all let y'all kids be the bare minimum average people, and then they find out they ain't got nothing going. They ain't got no type of future in life, and then they gonna try to beat the brakes off you. That's what's gonna happen. You didn't teach them no life skills at all, and you just tried to push them through like a school would. Once you hit 18, we done, and they're like, oh no. Once I hit 18, I'm here, and we're gonna be fighting every day. It's like these are the situations you created, man. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.